Hey Gemini, welcome to Deploy Underground Tarot. Really excited to do this reading for you. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with your friends. But let's jump directly into this reading because what I want to say here, Gemini, is that you know we all sometimes say or do things that we don't mean, and it just comes from a place in which we haven't resolved situations or past problems that come up in a new form of a relationship or workplace. For example, you meet the right person, perfect person for you, but then you just say something that you probably would have said to your ex that had nothing to do with this person. Or you get the right job. You're not very secure in the fact that it's new, so you're learning and you make a mistake. But the real thing is, without that mistake, Gemini, there would not have been the ability for you to do what you do best, is to adapt, to learn, and to be better. So that's what this reading is actually looking at, is you moving into a space in which the Page of Pentacles, this guy, for me, he's a studious person. He's also new love and voluntary work. But he is not afraid to learn in a way in which all of his physical energies, all of his mind patterns, all of his understanding, all of his patience, sorry, and his appreciation for money, all of that plays a role into how he can adapt and change and morph, but slowly, right? It's not going to happen overnight, Gemini, whatever you did in this situation, okay? I'm not saying you did it. The energies can be reversed. Maybe they did something to you. But I do want to let you know that we have to identify the Two of Cups here. By you giving this part of yourself to that person, you are hoping that they understand that you don't give this to everyone, okay? That you really respect and value this person, this romantic love situation, this partnership. If it's a proposal in marriage and you got a bit freaked out, I understand, okay? We understand that there was some message around how you, we can all be a bit immature, right? When we're nervous. You're not the only person in the world, especially when it comes to relationships, to say something crazy. That's actually how relationships get better. Or if this person said something crazy to you. It is really, I have to tell you, there for you to reflect upon, to develop, to just wait for the person to come back and speak clearly about what they felt. But there is a need to retreat, to find solitude. And there is an area here where there could be a desire for long-term security in this situation. But be careful of being stubborn. Okay, now this could be your energy or the other person's energy. But what I'm thinking here is this Two of Cups is really pointing me into the direction of, maybe there was a partnership, romantic love situation that we have miscommunication that needed to be resolved. And if it's at work, you're in the perfect position to settle this communication issue if it has to do with publicly explaining your company or publicly preparing a presentation or getting ready to do something which involves communication. There is some aspect of taking that idea before you release it and to kind of review it in solitude. Maybe renew a couple things about it, recover some parts of it, rest on it a bit. Now, if this is a proposal in marriage or relationship, you want to go and kind of think about what happened, give it some time. But the beautiful thing is, it's not over. It's just the idea of learning how to communicate with the Page of Swords. He's not the Queen of Swords. He's not the Knight of Swords. He's not the King. He is actually there to look at how we are curious. And he's also gossip and spies and prying eyes of truth. But he's also there to let you know, I'm learning how to communicate. I'm learning how to clearly speak without getting every other thing involved, and how, and what I really want, the truth. And the truth will be seen, okay? But over time, with that Two of Wands, this is waiting for results. Okay? Making a choice. It could also be about travel plans if there's no drama, but you guys are discussing, well, where do we go? And that's the situation. Well, where do you go? Is you go somewhere where you can rest, where there's not many people there, okay? Where it's just the two of you. Now, if it's not about that, you want to take this option and this time to look at that second wand as being a part of you, to make a choice. Do you really want to be with this person? Because that is the ultimate question if it's in regards to relationship. Now, if it's regards to a job, do you really want this job? After what you are patiently waiting to maybe get money, maybe get a pay raise, maybe get money news. Because, Page of Pentacles, it's money news, coming in. He's our financial journalist there. But this relationship, this partnership situation, really does call you into recovery, rest, and solitude. Okay? That's a Four of Swords. Quiet the mouth, too. You don't need to explain everything in this situation right now, because you may come off as, holding your cards really tight, when actually you're not interested in that. Four of Pentacles, desire for long-term security is probably what you're interested in. Gemini, that's interesting. Yeah, you have a new chapter too. And you don't have to fight as hard, okay? Just know that in this chapter, it's not the same. With the World card, it's really moving me towards pushing you to think that this is really about the completing of your goals and your lessons. A World card is also immigration. You could be moving to a new space. Travel completion again. Here we go. You could actually be planning. But also, it's the end of a cycle. You're not going to have to fight as hard as you used to with that Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands can be self-defense, feeling you have to protect yourself against competition. And that's not necessarily the truth, Gemini. I really see that if it's in relationship, look at that. If it's in relationship, this is your person who is going to expand exactly upon what you always wanted. If it's a job, this is the perfect job for you. But you have to just kind of wheel it in, because all the experiences from the past, I think, are coming up. And that's not what's going on here. It's actually something that's expanding you into seeing that you have more support than what you think you do. Okay? That's what I got for you, Gemini. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you. Talk to you soon.